we're going to make our way into a child's pose. So if you have a block or a cushion underneath of you, take that out to the side. And then we're going to come onto our mat. We're going to face the front of our room, press the hips back towards our heels. Arms are stretching nice and long, fingers are nice and wide. So you're gripping each one of the knuckle bones down into the mat, each one of the fingers down into the mat, the palms of the hands. Maybe rock your head side to side on that third eye, giving it a nice massage. Inhale. Exhale, start to walk your hands towards the right side of the room. There's an option to stack this left hand on top of the right hand if that feels good. Inhale, come back through to center. Exhale, take it to the left side. Option to stack right hand on top of left hand. Inhale, come back through to center. Rest down, take a breath. And when you're ready, inhale, come up into a tabletop position. So your hands are underneath of your shoulders, your knees are underneath of your hips. And we're just going to begin to find some gentle movement here. So we're going to find some cat-cows. So we're going to inhale as the belly drops down towards the ground. Your gaze starts to go up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press away from the ground. Those shoulder blades go apart from each other. Round through your back. Tuck that tailbone down. Exhale. Inhale back into our cow. So we look back up. Take that belly towards the ground. Exhale into our cat. Inhale into our cow. Exhale into our cat. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. We're going to ground down with this left hand. Reach high through the right hand. Exhale, as you take it underneath of that left arm, take the shoulder down to the mat. Option to take that top arm, so your left arm, towards the top of the mat. Or you can take a half wrap if that feels good. Maybe extend back through that left leg. This is totally up to you, your body. What does your body need from you today? We're just working on opening up here. Release wherever you're at. Inhale, come back up. Ground down through the right hand this time. Lift high through the left. Exhale, take it underneath. Thread the needle. Again, option to stretch that arm forward. Or take it for a half wrap. Option to take that right leg out this time. Look up towards the sky. Release wherever you're at. Come back through and up. We're going to inhale and then exhale. Start to walk your hands forward towards the top of your mat. Start to drop your chest down towards the ground. So your chest is on the ground. You have options here. You can either keep your third eye down on the ground. You can have your chin on the ground. Or if you'd even like to take it a step further, and you're feeling really flexible in your back today, you can take a block right underneath your head and place that block right under your chin. That's going to get you a little bit deeper into that heart opener. Inhale, slowly start to walk back up. Remove that block if you've used it. And then we're going to inhale. Exhale, lift through the hips, through the knees. Come into your first downward facing dog. So there's a few important things here. We're lifting through our core and lifting through these floating ribs here. So I want you to imagine tightening through that entire core. We're not overextending and bringing our head between our arms like this. We're keeping it nice and long. We're creating a nice V with our body. just breathe here for a moment. This is a great inversion. Inhale, look between your hands. Lift through the right leg. Exhale, take that right leg between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, bring your arms high. Exhale, take the hands down. Round them down, lift through that back knee. Bring that foot back. Drop down to the knees. Chaturanga. So we're only going down to a 90-degree bend in those elbows. We're not going all the way down to the ground. Inhale into your cobra. So barely lifting that chest off the ground. And then exhale, lift up. Press back into your down dog. Inhale, bring your left leg high. Gaze goes between your hands. Step it between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, bring the arms high. Exhale, take the hands back down. Lift off that back knee. Take the leg back. Drop the knees down. Chaturanga. 90-degree angles. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Lift high to the toes. And then slowly start to walk your feet forward. I want you to imagine not lifting your hands off the ground. So you're still grounding down with those hands. This requires you to really use those hip flexors. Walk all the way up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, rise all the way high. Extend through your arms. Exhale to cactus the arms. So you pull them down and back, opening up your heart. Inhale, lift high. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands down. Step the right foot back. Drop the knee down. Inhale, bring the arms high. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, bring it high. Exhale, take the hands down. Lift off that back knee. Take the opposite foot back. So take your left foot back. Drop down to the knees. Press back into that puppy pose. And then we're slowly going to roll forward into our sphinx. Inhale, lift through the upper body, straighten through the arms. Exhale, come back down. We're going to take our right leg out to a 90-degree angle towards the right side of the room. So we're in a half frog position here. We still have our sphinx arms, so forearms are down on the ground, hands are spread wide, fingers spreading wide, gripping into the mat. You're feeling a nice opening through that right hip. So just breathing here for just a moment. One more breath. And then we're going to come down with our chest slightly. We're going to take our left arm all the way out, lengthen it all the way out straight. It's facing towards the left side of the room. We're going to take our right hand, place the fingertips on the ground outside of our mat, and slowly, as you exhale, or inhale, sorry, as you inhale, we're going to lift up through that leg, tap it up and over and back. So you're tapping the left side of the floor, and then as you inhale, come back through. Inhale, Lift up, straighten through those elbows. Exhale, take it back down. Bend through the left knee this time. So you're taking this left leg out to a 90-degree angle. Half frog, Sphinx pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to take that right arm, lengthen it all the way out towards the right side of the room. Take your left hand, fingertips down on the ground outside of your mat. You're going to slowly inhale to lift, tap it back. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale to lift, tap it back. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, tap it back. Open that hip. Exhale, come down. Last one. Inhale, bring it back. This time, leave the leg there. Take that left arm for a half wrap or bind the hands behind you. Open the hip, open the heart. And then exhale, release. Take it back down to the mat. We're going to straighten through that back leg. This time, we're going to take those hands by our wrists. Inhale up into cobra. Option to lift those hands off the mat for an extra challenge. Exhale, release back down. Take those hands outside of your mat. Fingertips are gently resting on the ground on either side of your mat. We're going to take a few rolling charged cobras here. So we're going to inhale as we lift. Exhale as we come down. Inhale to lift. We're going to take 5. Lower down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Take those hands back in by your wrists. We're going to come into our full upward facing dog. So inhale as you lift up. Lift the knees off the ground. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Lift high to the toes. Walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Extend to your mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, bring the arms high. Exhale to take the hands back down to your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands down, step the feet back. And we have an option for a full flow here, or that modified flow where you take it on your knees and then come into your cobra. But if you're taking your full flow, lift back up off those knees. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Ground that back heel down. So we're coming into a warrior one. So that back foot is about 60 degrees in. We're going to inhale, come high with our arms. We're really working here on getting those hips square towards the front of the room. So we're not opening them yet. We're keeping them closed. Just breathe here for a moment. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take the hands down. Lift through that back heel. Take the foot back with control and take it through a flow. Moving into the next side. So we're going to take that left leg, bring it high. Exhale, take it through between your hands. Drop that back heel down. Inhale as you come high. Warrior one. Just breathe here. Exhale to take the arms down. Take it through your you're doing, your left leg is the one on top or in front. We're going to inhale, arms above the head. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, slowly start to come up. We're going to unwrap those legs, come into a boat posture. So you have those legs straight, or you can have them bent at 90 degrees, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then slowly bend those legs. You're going to tuck yourself forward. So bring those hands down to the mat. And then you have two options. If you are more advanced, you can hop back, or you can just unwrap those legs, take one back at a time. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg high. Exhale, take it through to your half pigeon. Now I really want you to recognize that one side might be different than the other. That is totally fine. That is how our bodies work. One side might be more flexible than the other. And one day you might be able to get a posture, and the next day you might not be able to. That's what's amazing about our bodies, is they're changing all the time. So we're going to, again, start working into that king pigeon. If you have it, I know that for me, this is my tight side. So I usually can't get as deep on this side as I can on the other. And that is just something I've had to become okay with. So we're just breathing here. When you're ready, release. Come down into your sleeping pigeon. When you're ready, slowly start to come back up. Bring the right leg around to the front. Either stack it or take the right leg in front of the left leg, whichever one. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Uncross those legs, come into your boat. Inhale into your high boat. Exhale to your low boat. Inhale to high, bend the knees. Exhale to low, drop down, straighten the legs. Inhale high. Exhale low, last time. Inhale, bring them high, cross the legs, and again you have that option. Either take those hands down and float back, or take the hands down, step one leg back, then the other, take it through your flow. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, drop to the knees. Cross those feet. And then sit back. We're going to scoot forward a little bit on our mat here. And I'm going to encourage one of two things. So, you can either have a block here, or find something else at your home that will mimic the block. Or if you have a wheel, you can always use a wheel here too, if you're a little bit more advanced in your heart openers. But we are going to be working into just a basic one here. This is going to be our glute bridge. So you're going to take both of those feet out in front of you, place them down on the floor. Start to lower down with your back, so that your back, your head are all on the ground. You're going to take those hands so that they can almost touch your heels. We're going to inhale, and then exhale, lift those hips up. And you can start to walk those shoulders underneath of you. Maybe clasp the hands together. We're going to be here for a few breaths. So we're going to do it a few breaths without a block. body. I kind of like to use a wheel like this here, kind of the same concept as a block. Then when you're ready, you can stay on a block or that wheel. We're going to lift through that right leg. Bring it on top of the left leg. So you're just taking almost like a half pigeon posture here in this glute bridge. You'll notice the hip opening again. Release the right foot. Ground it down. Bring the left foot up. You can do this without a block here too, but it just might be easier, especially if you're a beginner, doing it on the block this morning. Release the legs. Take the block out from underneath of you. Exhale to release back down. We're going to take that right leg on top of the left leg again. This time we're going to take those arms, interlace the fingers behind the left knee. Start to bring that knee in. And you're getting a nice little hip opener here on your back. Switch it out, release. Take that left leg on top of the right leg. Take the hands underneath of your right leg. Start to bring them in. I like to flex my feet in this position. It helps me a lot. So maybe playing with that. Seeing how it feels to have your feet flexed and to not have them pointed. Release it all the way back down. Take a few windshield wipers. So drop the knees from side to side. Good job. We're going to start to cool down here now. From our glute bridge, just lift on up. And we're going to take both the soles of the feet together. Take both the hands underneath of you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come high once more. Take both of those legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, come back up high. We're going to take it into our supine twist. So come down onto the ground. Bring your right leg in, left leg long. Hug it into your chest. And then take it across your body towards the left side of the room. Gaze goes out over the right arm. Inhale, come back through to center. Switch out the legs. We're going to bring our left leg in. Take the right leg long. Hug it in. Feel that compression. And then exhale. Take it across your body for that supine twist. We have one last posture before we go into our final posture, our Savasana. We're just going to take those legs up above our head. So we're going to take those legs up the wall. If you have a wall, you are more than welcome to rest your legs against the wall. You can also take a block underneath of your hips here. I really like this because it helps to get my hips a little more elevated, my feet a little bit more elevated, but totally up to you and your spine on how it feels. This is almost like a mini prep for a shoulder stand. lengthen out your arms. Take those shoulder blades up underneath of you. And just start to relax. Feel your pelvic bone start to descend into the mat. Feel your legs start to relax. Your torso. Your chest. Start to relax the arms from the hands on up. Release the neck, the chin. Release the eyes. Let them relax down. And just allow yourself to breathe. So often, we want to skip past our Savasana because we say we don't have enough time or it's not important. But in reality, Shavasana is the most important posture of our practice. So making sure to take our time here, just relax, just breathe, just recognize how your body feels after this movement, after the opportunity to clear your mind and meditate. And then when you are ready, we're going to bend through our knees. You are more than welcome to stay in Shavasana a little bit longer if you would like to. And you can just ignore the rest of this video and stay here for as long as you would like to. But if you're ready to move, bend through those knees, rolling over onto your right side. Use your left arm to push you up. Come to a seated position. Inhale, bring your arms above your head. Exhale, take your hands down to heart, bow your head. Namaste. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. As you noticed, probably it was a little bit of an easier, slower practice. Next week, we are going to be spicing things up again a little bit. So we're just going to add some more stuff in, like a camel's pose. And then by the end of the month, we're going to be working our way up to some wheel poses. So feel free to join us every week. We're going to be doing this on Saturdays. So if you'd like to keep advancing your